Hello, Roll Mithril here once again, getting back to Cuphead Delicious Last Course. So, last time we bought some new stuff from Pork Rind, and we defeated the Knight. So, let's see here. Really, I just kind of want to see what these actually do. So, we're going to go ahead and equip Twist Up and Converge. I want to see what these are like. Now, it was pointed out to me that I was incorrect about HP charms not having much use. Apparently, I had it in mind what I saw a long time ago of someone playing the original version of Cuphead, where even if you did take an HP charm into battle, getting hit at all would still count against you. Apparently that was changed over time, and I forgot about that. Still, though, the main problem is choosing basically any other charm means giving up the smoke bomb and having the invincible dash, and that move is just way too good. I kinda wish in some ways that you had room for two different charms, but at the same time maybe that would be a little bit broken. But unfortunately it makes it to where I kinda don't really want to use anything other than the smoke bomb because it's just really good and matches the way I like to play. It also kind of makes playing as Miss Chalice feel a little bit iffy, since that not only requires using a charm to be able to play as her, but it also means she doesn't get access to charms. Also, just from the brief moment that I was using her in her tutorial, I'm not really sure I gelled all that well with her playstyle. It might be something that would make more sense actually using her in a real battle, getting to see more of what she does there, and the tutorial just not really doing a good job of showing all that off. But yeah, that's where I am for now. We will probably use Miss Chalice eventually, but it might be a bit later on. For now, let's see what we have going on over here. Esther Winchester in High Noon Hoopla. Alright.
A great slam and then some.
Oh, it's an airplane stage. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Oh, hi. Well, we're in the learning phase. Means we don't actually get to see what the other shot types are that I just got. Y'all took quite the fall. I suppose it's last call. So, what I was saying about the usefulness of the smoke dash. From what I recall, it does absolutely nothing in airplane battles. So we might actually want to change that. I feel like I remember coffee was really good in airplane battles. So yeah. Alright. I don't even know exactly where that came from. Okay. Alright, well, there was a pink shot, and I'm also not sure where that came from. There's a lot going on here. We haven't even gotten phase 2 yet. And this looks to be a 4-phase fight. Alright.
A great slam and then some. Now go.
And yeah, we have the real announcer now. That's what it was. Okay. Okay, I see a little bit more what's going on now. Things I need to make sure and avoid. And then don't actually avoid them. Wow, okay, yeah, this is kind of a sensory overload fight. The rapidly moving background gets a little confusing with some of these shot types. But we'll get used to it. Okay, that's the shrink button. I forgot where that was. It's the same as dash, and that's why... Okay, you can do that from up there. We've learned something new. Knowledge has been gained. Okay, that's a different thing going on. Alright. Okay, you actually do get vacuumed in by this. Okay, there is a parry opportunity in this phase. Good to know. Let's be franks here. I'm your worst nightmare. I must have just moved into the third phase and died right on it, because that doesn't really seem to make sense for what we were actually seeing in that phase. Okay.
Here's a real high-class...
So the second phase doesn't really seem that bad overall. Yeah, let's just go ahead and retry on that one.
A brawl is surely...
Got hit way too early there.
You're up.
Yeah, getting hit on phase 1, I just feel like it's a good time to go ahead and restart that, because we've seen everything that she does on this phase. There are so many places attacks can come from that, yeah, it gets confusing from time to time here. Okay, coming through. Man,
Here's a real...
it is the learning process. We're getting through this, we're learning. I get too tunnel visioned on where one attack is coming from that I completely ignore her getting the lasso going up there. Okay, coming from that side now. A lot of the attacks are pretty consistent in how they work, so it is just learning it. And not flying right into dynamite. That's a good idea, too. I think that's a life lesson we can all get behind. Flying right into dynamite's a bad idea. Keep that cactus out of here. Yeah, just sit there right in front of that.
Good day for a slow battle. It's on.
I can't tell if the wanted poster flying by is actually doing anything to me, or if that's just a distraction. If it is, it's working. Oh! It flies off the building the first time she shifts down to the bottom tier. That's what it is. Nice touch. Okay, we're into the second phase now. Reassure myself of where my parry button is. Okay. Well, we got hit. I was trying way too hard for a parry and forgot where the button was again. So the second phase, yeah, it's basically no problem. For some reason, I just have a hard time getting used to remembering that minimizing and dashing are the same button. And so I just get confused sometimes. I feel like the airplane controls just always never really gelled with me as well as the platformer type controls. I don't know how much sense that makes, but they always felt a little weirder to me somehow. It kind of parallels a weird thing I had going with Kingdom Hearts, actually. That, despite the fact that the flight controls in Neverland were the same, basically, as the swimming controls in Atlantica, I always found the swimming more awkward somehow. And I have no idea why. Safe on the head. Something hit me there, and I'm not even sure what it was. Well, let's see what the quote is for this phase. I've prepared y'all a tomb, right inside my vacuum.
Good day for us. Well, it's on.
Okay, got one parry there. You know, I was about to ask, do those ink shots really do anything with the way they curve away from you? And then I was too close. So yeah, they're to encourage you to not get too close, I suppose. Question asked, question answered. Again, it's the tunnel vision. Just fly right into that bird. Or, more, the bird flew into me. Don't go too high up. There's a lot of positioning to be mindful of in this fight. Slowly but surely, this is what we're learning. Ah, missed that parry. Okay, phase 2. Wow, even just the tiny coins, those can hurt you. So probably best to minimize for this phase. Fly right into the gold bar. Good job. Missed the parry, but we've been hit anyway, so it doesn't matter too terribly much. Not like we're getting A+ on this run. Okay, just be kind of mindful of which way the cans are pointed, because that's where the sausages come out. So I was almost at the end of the third phase. We are getting there.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
Because, yeah, I vaguely remember seeing this boss in the trailers for DLC, but not much about what she actually could do. So yeah, it kind of caught me off guard that this was an airplane stage. Which I would assume was actually shown in the trailer, I just don't remember. It's been a hot minute since I've seen the trailer. crashed on one of the cans. I don't know if I actually hit the boss at all there. So easy to get trapped and have a steak thrown in your face. I got T-boned.
This match will get red hot. And begin.
The third phase is a weird blend of being somewhat straightforward, but also being very hectic. Okay, got a parry there. That's good. We love a good parry. That feels like that parry should have hit. There, at least that one was on the money. Haha. I hit the wrong button. Again, mixing up the parry button and the minimize button. Okay, final phase. What even is going on here? A gal can't enjoy a moment's peace without you meddling. That's a reach, but I appreciate it. Well, we've at least seen all the phases. So yeah, phase 4 I definitely wasn't anywhere close to. So I haven't really gotten a chance to figure out what exactly is going on with that one. I feel like at this point, first phase and second... Like, first phase is pretty hectic, but not that bad. Second phase is actually pretty easy. Third phase goes back to being hectic, but not that bad. This one is largely unknown. But I think we're getting there. So we've gotten all the way to this phase. I think at this point we've seen most of the learning process with the first 3 phases. So at this point we're going to start skipping around and mostly showing me learning the last phase. Unless my next attempt happens to be a complete run, which I doubt. Had to get hit right there. So yeah, third phase is still a bit of a thing. I didn't quite have as much meter as I thought I did, but I was still like halfway through that phase. So it's a bit easier to understand what's going on now. You can fly in between the sausages as they're going up and down through the thin parts where there aren't any actual links. Other than that, it's just dodging the peppers being thrown out, and some of those are pink. It is worth noting that this fight is very generous with parry opportunities from the looks of it. So, yeah, honestly, this fight doesn't seem that bad. It seems a bit easier to me than the last one, and I'm at least getting used to the airplane controls again.
A great slam and then no. And begin.
So here's a bit of a morbid thought about this fight that I just had. Over the course of the battle, we are turning poor Esther here into beef sausages. Is that the ingredient we're going to be getting from this fight, Esther herself? Bit disturbing, if so. But I guess we'll find out once I actually clear this battle. But I mean, yeah. I know we're making a tart, but meat pies do exist. Not really something I particularly enjoy, but they are there. Yeah, when it comes to pies, I definitely prefer sweet to savory. To each their own. The way the steaks fly around is a little too wily shot for my liking. I think I completely missed with that, unfortunately. Can we make it to the end? At least get the victory. Yes, we did. We got a victory at the very least. So now to answer the terrible question. I mean, I know we're not getting an A rank. What was time like? Okay, we were good on time. So yeah, we had everything but HP. Now that's interesting. In the battle against the Moonshine Mob, we had everything gold except time. And it actually gave me the A+. This time we had everything gold except HP, but it gave me A-. Rankings be weird, yo. So we get a bridge, and you got the desert limes? Okay, at least we didn't go the disturbing route. Or, considering it was a cow, the probably also equally disturbing route of it being milk. We didn't go that way either. So, limes. We're making key lime pie. Delicious. I love key lime pie. However, I don't love that A-. We need to go back and correct that. But at the very least, we got the victory, and we basically know what all to expect. So, back at it. Okay, so we're good on parries. How did I get hit and parry at the same time? I think that's a valid question.
Here's a real high-class belt. Now go.
Alright, so we got the limes, now we just need that A+ rating. Overall, this fight isn't too terribly bad, but even the first phase can get pretty crowded real fast. So yeah, don't underestimate things. There's a lot going on even in this stage. Most of my concern, though, is more centered in the last two phases of the fight. The third phase has those spiraling Dr. Wily-style steak shots that, yeah, it can be easy to lose track of those. They persist once they leave the screen, so they can spiral back in and hit me that way, and that's actually ended a good number of my runs. There's also the fact that the final phase of the fight, I just have difficulty parsing that one for some reason. Like keeping track of the safe spots as the lines of sausages move back and forth. For some reason, I just have trouble with that, and it's one of those that's frustrating because it doesn't seem like it should be giving me as much trouble as it does. Okay. Extra parry there. Okay, we didn't get hit. So now it just depends, did we do it fast enough? It felt fast. I think we got it. A+. Excellent. So, 2 down. So yeah, that fight, it wasn't too terribly bad. A lot of it was just getting used to the airplane controls again, honestly. But I felt like I was getting used to them again. This was weirdly misleading, though, because I noticed from last time there's an airplane over there. Am I wrong in thinking it made sense that that would have been the airplane stage? And not a cactus? Just me? Yeah. Also, you know what? Just to be on the safe side before I forget to put it back on. Yeah. Let's not forget that. So, yeah, with that, that's where we're going to call it for now. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well. There's just so much charm. I cannot say that enough. The animation style, the music, everything is just so perfect. I love this game.